Okay, guys, this will be Unit 3, and this is entitled Functions. And we have a day 1 warm-up before we do day 1 notes. And so it says, find the values of x that make that fraction undefined. And so remember, when you read the word undefined, you are only concerned with what is under the fraction bar. And we set that to equal to 0. Okay, and then if you have a squared term, remember that there's going to be 2 answers and that we cannot get those 2 answers unless we factor, and we can't factor unless we're equal to 0. And so we are equal to 0. And so remember, the first type of factoring you are supposed to check for is greatest common factor, even though a lot of people will look at that and go, oh, D2PS. It looks somewhat like a D2PS. The only part that's not perfect about it is that X in the back there. But if you check greatest common factor first, you would realize that there is an X in common, and we're going to go ahead and pull it out. Once we pull that X out, we will only have an X here minus 25. And don't forget, we're equal to 0. We cannot factor anymore. That is no longer a D2PS because now this X is not squared. He has an odd exponent, not an even exponent. And so we're going to go ahead and take our 2 factors, separate them, and we're going to take our 1 factor of X and set it equal to 0. We're going to take our other factor of X minus 25, and we're going to set that equal to 0. And on this side, we're going to have to add 25 to get our second answer, and we will have it in a second, and we end up with X equals 25. Those are the 2 values that, when plugged into the denominator, turn the denominator into 0, thus making the fraction undefined. Okay, awesome. And we're going to go ahead and do day 1 notes, and I'll see you guys there.